One of the perks of having an iPhone is getting the latest software on the same day as everyone else. iOS 16 has sparked a new life into the iPhone 11, and today we are going to see what's on my iPhone 11. Actually, it's my brother's, but I did set it up for this video. Let's start with the lock screen, which seems to be the biggest update in iOS 16. I have set up a few customized lock screens and shuffle between them during different times of the day. For example, if I'm out and about, I typically like to use a light wallpaper, and after sunset, I usually switch over to a darker wallpaper. I didn't think lock screen customization would be a big deal, but it's actually really neat. With that, let's move to the home screen where probably the least customization takes place. I always keep the first page on the home screen empty for a cleaner look. As you can see, I don't customize my iPhone in any way. No custom icons, no transparent widgets, just plain old iOS. Anyways, moving to the right, I have the most used apps. Let's start with the top and make our way down. On the top, I have a stack consisting of battery, Apple Music, photos, and the weather widget. I have these on smart rotation, so there's always some shuffling going on. I do wish Apple had a health widget with the step count and other stuff. Now below this widget, I have the basic Apple apps, so FaceTime, photos, clock, weather, health, wallet, camera, and the App Store. These apps are followed by a few important folders. The first contains the voice recorder and the calculator app. The next is Google Apps folder. As you can see, I use quite a lot of Google Apps, and that is because I used to own a Pixel 2 XL before I switched to an iPhone. I use the Google app more than Chrome since it's easier for quick searches, has trending topics, and most importantly, the side tabs where I can have tabs saved for quick access. There's also the YouTube Studio app where I access all my channel data. And since we are here, why not subscribe to the channel? Moving on, we have the two highly recommended wallpaper apps, Wally and Backdrops. I use these apps for all my wallpapers. Backdrops is probably the best, but Wally is a very close second. After that, I have a few streaming apps. I don't have subscription for all of these at the same time, but usually end up getting one here or there. Right now, it's Disney Plus since they had the $2 offer, and I wanted to watch Logan. I use Apple Music because I'm still able to use my student discount for this. I am happy with Apple Music and it works really well with the HomePod I have. Easily does the job for me. I also tend to use a few social media apps. I try to upload short videos on TikTok, and that's the reason I have that app. Facebook and Messenger are probably the least used apps out of the bunch. InShorts is a great app that I highly recommend. Has short 60-word news from around the world but mostly focused on India. These apps are followed by a few banking apps. And then we have the only game I play, which is Angry Birds 2. Settings is quite an important app and one that I use frequently to manage my account or settings, hence it's at the bottom right corner for easier access. The dock at the bottom contains the phone app, messages, Chrome, and WhatsApp. Being from India, WhatsApp is widely used as the default messaging app. With that, we move on to the final page. This contains apps that I use occasionally but not as frequently as the ones we just went through. There's a few more Google apps I use, Docs for writing videos, Google Key for checklist items, videos, ideas, etc. These apps are followed by a few shopping and food apps. A noteworthy mention here is the My Media app. Sometimes there are songs that are not on Apple Music. This app helps me download those songs on the iPhone. Sometimes I do use YouTube for that, but the background play is a premium feature and this app easily solves that problem. I also have a few video editing apps. These are sometimes used to make thumbnails, but more recently I have started using DaVinci Resolve for that. I also use Pro Movie Recorder when I shoot videos using my iPhone. This app gives me so much control over ISO, shutter speed, white balance, and much more. I also use Shazam when I can't recognize a song, and that's about it. As you can see, nothing crazy or special on the iPhone 11, just a few basic apps and no crazy home screen customization. Other than that, iOS 16 on the iPhone 11 has been extremely stable. I am also planning to review the iPhone 11 after using it on iOS 16 for a few days, so subscribe if you don't want to miss that video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.